G'day guys, I'm Redorik Gaming, and this is So You Were Being Hunted. This is a quirky little survival game that I picked up around the same time that DayZ hit the early access, I think. I'm not so sure, somewhere around there. But either way, this is a game that I've played quite a few times and I really enjoy it, and I never ended up finishing it or getting completely through a lifetime or anything like that. And I was searching through my Steam library for something to play one day, just after recording, so I had my channel in mind. And I saw that this now had a controller mode, so I've got my controller here. Let's give it a go, and I'm actually really keen to show this one to you guys. I really like it. Anyway, enough talking. Let's go. Alright, so I'm gonna have to make a new world, simply because those other worlds, I don't know. Let's do World 5 so I know it's a Redorik Gaming one. Let's do a new game. Alright, so when you actually start the game, you can actually kind of like tweak your difficulty in a way, and it's through this to choose your profession. So you can do Aristocrat. You start with nothing but rags for bandages. That's literally it. You can start as the Gamekeeper, which is the easy way. You get yourself a lot of stuff, a real lot of stuff, but it's, if you ask me, that is kind of cheating. The Inventor, you can you start with all that stuff. Strange scanner, a toy train, an alarm clock, a set of pliers, rags for bandages, that kind of stuff. The Officer gives you a gun. Now that is insanely overpowered because, well, guns are what you need in this. And then you got the Cook, and that gives you a lot of food that you can start with, and it's actually fairly decent food. And as it says, well, at least you won't starve. That's right, because when it comes to that, food isn't very important in this game in the sense that, yes, you do need it to survive and stay alive, but there are a lot more important things through the game, like getting your first gun. Then you got the Artist, more random stuff. Then you got the old Soak, which I think was actually just a bit of a joke. And then you're back to the Aristocrat. So, just because it's survival, you gotta play it like survival. I'm doing the Aristocrat. Now you can also change around what you want to be your different islands and all that. So I'll just take a moment and actually select what I want. Okay, so this is what I've chosen. The center island can't be changed, it's always got to be rural, that's just the way the game works. The North Island is going to be a mountain, the South Island is going to be a castle, the East Island is going to be fens, and the West Island is going to be industrial. Industrial is really hard, that's the reason why I always put it in. Because there's robots everywhere, it's their own turf, there's really not a lot of places for you to hide and shit like that, at least from what I remember. Anyway, let's build it. This may take a while, because it is, yeah, building.
Sir, if you can hear this, then the experiment has gone terribly wrong. I fear you may be trapped on the archipelago, but don't panic. The standing stones should be nearby. With them, and some luck, you may still be able to escape. Listen very carefully, and you might just survive. I am afraid pieces of the device are now scattered across the islands. They became quite hot during the experiment, so perhaps you could look for the smoke. Bring any you find back to the standing stones, then we should be able to get you home. I'm dreadfully sorry, sir, but this does mean postponing dinner preparations. I do hope you remember to eat something. You must try to keep your strength up. Perhaps some tea and biscuits from one of the nearby houses? The residents won't mind because they're not at home. Oh, and do be careful, sir. You're being hunted.
So yeah, there you go. You are being hunted by robots, because robots are everywhere for some reason. They don't particularly explain that one. But anyway, okay. Everything feels pretty alright. Sensitivity could be a little lower, to my liking at least. I'll remove the recorder's HUD. Hopefully you guys couldn't see that. Bit of shit. Now, button somewhere in this.
Be best to run.
Play this in a while. Okay, so L1. L1 is my run. Alright. Oh shit, no, fuck. There. Okay, now what was B? B was bandage. There we go. Ugh, stupid thing. There we go. Alright, that should be a bit better. So I do apologize for that. Okay, fucking screw it, I'm using my keyboard and examine this!
Step closer to home.
Alright. Can't put
The heavier foliage.
Oh shit! Oh frickin' hell. I was not expecting to be found that quickly. Ah, fuck off!
Find the trespasser.
God, I'm glad they're not too fucking smart.
Around here somewhere. Keep looking. Keep looking.
Now the game isn't obviously the, you know, prettiest looking game, but it looks decent enough and the stylization grows on you. It really does.
Around here somewhere.
The gameplay more than makes up for it if you ask me though.
Nothing to see here.
Alright, so right there is a campfire. Campfires you're going to need if you're going to cook any kind of food, which is quite important. That's really creepy. Is that supposed to be like that? Because there is literally a fucking robot person painted on the side of that bloody wall. Okay. Sneaking around is also kind of like your best friend in this game. Because until you get yourself a gun, you're fucking useless. You're fucking useless. You're fucking useless. You're fucking useless. Now the way you loot shit is you pretty much just walk up to these
Looks
doors.
like there's something useful in there.
Yeah.
Oh, and if you find anything edible, don't look at it too closely.
There we go. So I got myself a pheasant. So this is cookable at fires. So this is what I meant by you can cook shit in the game. So right there, I'd be able to light that up, cook something. But the problem is, the way that the fires work in this game is that they will draw all attention towards you. They will see the smoke, and they will come running, and they'll know you, because only humans light fires. So when you light a fire, you've got to use it as quickly as possible for whatever it is that you're looking to use it for, and then hightail it out of there. You have no other option. Now, the robots don't just simply stay around certain areas. They actually patrol, and even the ones that do stay around certain areas will eventually leave and actually start patrolling onwards, which is really, really interesting. Some of them, however, will not leave. Like, there are some that will continuously patrol certain areas. Those certain areas being the peace locations. Place the mission objectives, pretty much. You need those to get back home. If you don't get those, you're dead. The music in this game is also excellent. I absolutely love it. Because it's atmospheric and creepy all at the same time. Well, creepy atmospheric stuff isn't exactly too hard, but it's really nice to listen to, and it is creepy. And when you start playing this game, you expect it to be a very kind of like funny game. It is quite funny at times, but it's black humor funny, as in like things will be dark and things will be kind of fucked up, and that's probably what makes this game really excellent. Now that sound you can hear is actually from the sound, is actually from the music, so don't freak out too much, my character isn't dying. However though, when that starts to drop I need to eat. And I'm going to probably have to resort to that Morty bread. Shit. Fucking birds. Oh shit. This is what I mean by they patrol. There are some that go on continuous hunts and never leave an area. Never stay in an area. It's bloody excellent. They're scary as frick though, of course, because you can't really do much with them. Ooh. Alright. So I've got an apple. Apple should do me fine. I'm actually going to eat that now, honestly. Oh shit, did they just spot me? Okay, I didn't hear any gunshots. They would have shot at me by now if they actually did see me. Church. Church. Not very useful. Well, not always. Okay. 'Cause you can't really beat anything with it. It's not Doom. Might be time to leave this area. Until I get myself some kind of weapon, I am useless. This game's actually rather brilliant as well, because they kept the idea, the general idea, consistent all the way down to the items' descriptions and the items' actual names. So you got some like really funny kind of looking stuff and stuff like that. I'll be able to explain it a little bit better when I actually get to a point where there's something like that. Like, well, for example, the pheasant, instead of just calling it a dead fucking hen or something like that, they called it a fine piece of game. Like, a fine piece of game, good chap. And whiskey is also a good example of it. When I get some proper items, I'll be able to actually talk about that a little bit more. He's probably seen me. I gotta move on to the town down there. Because A, there's a balloon. Looks like, I'm not sure particularly what direction it's going. Oh crap, it's going in the same direction as me. But there's a bunch of enemies back there and I have no interest in provoking them. Not until I get a gun. Is it just me or is it trying to get me? Nothing really useful in there. Stupid birds, fuck off. Lukewarm tea? Ah, crap. Robots heard, and now they're on their way. That cheese looks moldy as fuck. This can actually be pretty useful. That is definitely useful. Okay. Speaking of which, there we go. Did I use that one? Pretty sure I did. Ah, excellent. First weapon, guys.
A weapon? Do be careful with that. I really think violence is best left to the experts.
You saying someone, Jeeves? Or Walter, whatever the fuck your name is. I know. I do apologize for swearing if swearing isn't your thing. For some reason, that's just what I'm doing. In high school, there was this girl that I was really interested in. And, I've always been one to swear quite a lot. I wouldn't call myself a bogan, but my actions sometimes disprove that. I like to think I'm a little bit more educated. But, yeah, so I was really interested in her, but she really, really hated swearing. And, of course, I still was swearing quite a lot. So, what I ended up having to do was I ended up trying to stop swearing, and for the most part, I actually succeeded. But, yeah, alas, it didn't end very well with her. She just wasn't interested. And that's sometimes the breaks, eh? Sometimes they're just not interested. And the best thing you can do is go, okay, well, sorry for bothering you. Bye. Because at the end of the day, like, what a lot of people my age and my gender seem to forget is that really down to the brass tacks, it's about what's interesting kind of thing. Like, well, if a girl approached you and you were not interested in her in the tiny bit, would you just simply change your mind because she was interested? No. I'm a little bit lost as to where I'm going. Oh yeah, and that's why you don't go in the water. Scary. Those things attack you too. I think sometimes they throw shit at you. I don't know, I haven't played this in quite a while. I know they'll definitely attack you if you go anywhere in the water. I thought so, this is a small peninsula. However though, looks like I'll at least be able to do this, hopefully be able to get away from the scary tentacle rape frickin' robot. No. 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 Don't want this. Go away. Fuck off. Rivets everywhere. So what's next? It's really just a matter of trying to find where I'm actually supposed to go next. Okay, so down there, that boat is actually how you get to the next areas. So if you want to go to the North Island, you go to the north side of the island, which I would say... I can't tell if this one is the north or the east end of the island. The north or east teleport. But, doesn't seem like it would be much use. It's in a lake. Unless this lake has like a secret rowboat river underwater. Silly game. So the generation for this one was a little bit strange. I mean, like, there's not even a decent walkway down to it. You've got to either jump into the water or whatever. Mushroom! Okay, so if I play my cards right, how'd you get in there? If I play my cards right, I can actually kill a robot with this. But the trick of the whole matter is that I'll actually have to pick one away from the rest of his friends. I think I've been here. I think this was the first place I went to. It definitely looks familiar. If that's so, then there's not going to be anything in here. Yep. Alright, this is definitely the same place. Alright, so I went that way last time. How about I go this way? Or did I go this way? I went this way last time. Shit. Yeah, there's that village. That's another thing. At night time, you will lose your way a little bit easier. Especially if you don't know the area too well. That's what the compass is all about, I guess. Making sure that doesn't happen too much. Alright, so where is this guy? Because I can hear him. Does he have any friends? No? This might be my lucky break if I can kill him and get his gun.
What is that?
Now I have to worry about this guy too. Sure, there's two of them! Fucking hell. Take all and get out of here! Damn it! I'm dead. Okay, so yeah, that's Sir You being hunted. Okay, so I did 20 minutes of recording for this one. I'm gonna do more. I'm gonna definitely do some more. I'm gonna make probably another 2 episodes today. Alright, but for now, that's enough for this video. I'll see you guys in the next one, which won't be too shortly behind. See you guys.